over after you choose retry. I obtained frame-perfect times for all of these loading times. I fully believe that the Final Fantasy VII Remake will run at 60 FPS on the PlayStation 5 later this year, and also that its loading times will be remarkably shorter. Though, here's where we are right now. On a PlayStation 4 Pro equipped with a 2TB Seagate FireCuda hybrid hard drive, the average loading time was 28 seconds and 5 frames. That's a long time to wait for revenge every time Rufus kills you. In conclusion, the Final Fantasy VII Remake is nice and all, though all I really wanted was a widescreen demake of Final Fantasy VII using the exact pixel art and chiptune quality of Final Fantasy VI. I have wanted this for years. At any rate, these graphics are great, and yes, I do love them. Yes, the music does make me feel like it is my birthday, and Masashi Hamauzu is my dad. However, none of that really matters. It's not so much that we loved Final Fantasy VII in 1997 in spite of its graphics being weird. It's not even so much that we respected the grandiosity and the breadth of the gesture. It's mostly that we would have hated it had the story not been so perfectly structured. We love Final Fantasy VII. We love Final Fantasy VII because Cloud holds a big sword with Chinese letters etched into the blade, while sitting astride a motorcycle in front of a red sky on a wall scroll hanging in several college dorms of our memory. We love Final Fantasy VII because Sephiroth is a sick freak. We love Final Fantasy VII because we had never seen that much CG in a video game in 1997. We love Final Fantasy VII because Barrett has a gun for an arm and calls a city a pizza. We love Final Fantasy VII because you can slot materia into your weapons, level them up, and then trade them with your party members like Pokemon. We love Final Fantasy VII because the logo is just plain good graphic design, and the gradient on that meteor was ahead of its time by at least a decade. We love Final Fantasy VII because One Winged Angel is a blasting hot tune, and though you might feel weird listening to it in your car, when you get all the way to the end of that game and it plays during the climactic battle, you will make it wake the neighbors. However, we would not care about Final Fantasy VII at all were it not for its perfect pacing. All that other stuff is great, though I promise you, you would be finding out about the Gold Saucers roller coaster minigame from the sole viral tweet of a kid with a SoundCloud and 120 Twitter followers, were it not for the game's perfect pacing. The Final Fantasy VII Remake proves my hypothesis beyond a shadow of my doubt. The Final Fantasy VII Remake proves that even Final Fantasy XV could have been a timeless classic if they had just written the story outline 20 years before they started making the game. Perhaps the Final Fantasy VII Remake's makers feared their fans. Their fans are numerous, and they do come from all walks of life. Final Fantasy VII fans carry with them a wide variety of tastes and preferences. Any seemingly superficial element of Final Fantasy VII could be an existing fan's favorite thing about Final Fantasy VII. At some point in the creative life, a creator may make the decision to equate their fear of their fans with a respect for them. Thus, the Final Fantasy VII Remake's boundless devotion to recreating every textural syllable of the original game. Any event you might have imagined took place 23 years ago in that fictional city of Midgar, the developers took craftspersonly pains to implement into this 3D remake, because they want to make sure you, the person who liked it even as it once was, have a good time. The result is a full, long, modern video game based on one chapter of the original Final Fantasy VII. Many fans initially retched with written shrillness when Square Enix followed the loud announcement of the game's development with a quieter announcement that it was the first quote-unquote episode in a quote-unquote series, and that it would only deal with the Midgar segment of the original game. In the 5 years since this announcement, I have seen persons ranging from...
But, no, that's it. That's it. I'm playing something else now.